We here at the Sports History Network proudly partner with 26 podcasts, all revolving around the history of sports. But did you know that many of our hosts were sports history authors way before they started their shows? It's true. We've got Joe Ziemba, host of When Football Was Football, Joe Zagurski, host of Pro Football in the 1970s, Mark Morthier, host of Yesterday's Sports, Tommy Phillips, host of Lombardi Memories, and Scott Adamson, co-host of From the 55-Yard Line. All these authors have many books for you to choose from. To check them out, go to our website at sportshistorynetwork.com/sportshistorybooks. Pick up your copy today. Soundtrack provided by Kevin MacLeod of filmmusic.io.
You know, we all love going to the ballparks when they have a special promotion on. Well, one in 1979 went a little wrong on this date, July 12th, and we have some more great events, including a hitting streak that was ended. It's all and more coming up in just a moment. Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch. Welcome once again to the Pigpen, your portal back into all things great in sports history. And we are going to have some great sports history from the July 12th date throughout history. And we're going to talk about some of these great historic events with the teams and players that may have done them. And when we have those players and we have their jersey numbers, we're going to call those out too. Some of the jersey numbers we'll talk about today are numbers 1, 47, 25, and number 22, double deuces. July 12, 1945 is where it starts, and Boston Brave outfielder Tommy Holmes, in his number 1 uniform, was on a mission during this 1945 MLB season. Going into the game against the Chicago Cubs on this day, he had hit safely in a National League record of 37 games. The Cubs beat Boston 6-1 and put a stop to Holmes' streak. And the record of Tommy H. from 1945 stood all the way until 1978, when, remember this, Pete Rose, number 14, sailed past it with 44 games in a row with a hit, even though a couple of players reached 31, including Willie Davis, number 3 in 1969, and Rico Cardi, number 25 in the season of 1970. Those 31 were not enough to surpass that 37 until Pete Rose went past it in that 78 season. July 12, 1946, Vance Dingus, number 47, hit the only Philadelphia Phillies pinch hit inside the park home run in franchise history on this date. July 12, 1949, the National Football League's Los Angeles Rams signed quarterback Norm Van Brocklin to a contract. The Dutchman played for the Rams through the 1957 season, and in his last 3 seasons of 1958 through 1960, he played with the Philadelphia Eagles, even winning an NFL championship with each team, the Rams in 1951 and the Eagles in 1960. He wore the number 25 for his first few years on the Rams, and then switched to the number he would wear the remainder of his career, number 11. Remember, the Rams, when they drafted Van Brocklin in 49 and signed him, he was the second-string quarterback. He was actually a co-quarterback with Bob Waterfield, also a Hall of Famer in the Professional Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. July 12, 1951, the New York Yankees pitcher known as Ollie Reynolds, number 22, threw a no-hit masterpiece in Cleveland against the Indians, his former team, in a 1-0 Yanks win. Ollie Reynolds, number 22, with that great pitching. July 12, 1954, the ML Players Association was founded to help have the players have their rights protected in an organized union this day, 1954. July 12, 1979, in one of the most bizarre forfeits of all time, Disco Demolition Night at Comiskey Park was the promotion in between games of a doubleheader between the White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The promotion was a success in the fact that fans actively participated. However, when the crowd went wild and stormed the field, destroying the disco records, it had caused the game officials to declare that the White Sox had to forfeit the second game of the Twin Bill. For the promotion, local DJ of Chicago, Steve Dahl, promised to blow up disco records in between games. It did not go as planned, as midway through the first game, records started to fly out of the stands Frisbee style onto the playing field, causing delays where attendants had to remove them so players would not get injured. Police arrested 39 people after the mob stormed the field, setting fires that destroyed the batting cage, pulling out bases, and other vandalism to the field. A bad night for a promotion gone wrong. Now, We thank you for joining us here for this great sports break for July 12th. We hope you join us each and every day as we bring you some more great sports history. If you can't wait till then, go to the sportshistorynetwork.com, where there is about 26 different podcasters waiting with multiple different sports to bring you some great events in sports history. Also, you can find more at the jerseydispatch.com website, the home of this podcast, and pigskindispatch.com if you're looking for some football-only history. Join all three in each and every day. Make it an event because there's some great history to be learned. So till tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. We're dribbling around and see the shot clock's almost out, so we got to put up our shot and come back tomorrow for some more great sports history. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel to get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so
retro
it was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
placards.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.